What's going on, my pop culture loving people? I'm your host, Will,
I'm your co-host Declan.
and this is our world of pop culture.
Episode 11.
Yeah, man. You're actually on time this time.
Yeah, I know.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud
Yeah,
of
I
you.
know.
Stepping it up.
Everything's ready and everything. You see what happens when I get a good night's sleep? I didn't have work today.
I know we kind of missed you at work, man.
I didn't miss none of you.
I bet, you little asshole.
Hell yeah.
What you had to do today?
No, that's when so I was called for jury duty. All right, so I requested this day off like 2 weeks ago, and then turns out when I was sitting on my computer this morning, I'm like, damn, there was a Zoom link. I'm not trying to get arrested. Like, what the hell's going on here? I'm not trying to skip out on my court date or a jury date, whatever. So I checked my email, and I'm like, you know what? Let me check my spam folder for whatever reason. And then, sure enough, you do not have to attend, but now you must attend Friday, May 6th. And I'm like, all right, great. Still had the day off though, so
It was in your spam?
yeah, it was in my spam folder. I don't know why.
Holy smokes, dude. That's messed up. I don't know what I would have done, bro.
I was so pissed off.
I never got it.
I was so pissed off. You have no idea.
Yeah, I got out of it. They called me up for like, I think they did like 4 times. All 4 times I got out of it.
Nice.
I couldn't deal with that, man. We had a good weekend this weekend, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. We went down to where the hell did we go?
Sandy Hook.
There you go. Yeah, Sandy Hook.
He drove there, but yeah.
Yeah, I just followed the leader. Wait, no, I was the leader.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow. Damn, that sucks. Well, anyway, yeah, we went to Sandy Hook. We saw the sunset, and it was pretty cool. I didn't realize how fast it can go from low tide to high tide. I mean, I knew it didn't take forever, but I didn't think it was that fast.
Yeah, and real quick, what he means we watched the sunset, he meant like with his girl, aka my daughter, and my wife and our family. It wasn't a romantic thing between us two.
Yo, people listening are probably like, what?
Little sus, huh?
Oh yeah, to clarify, there was like 7 other people there, okay?
I was like, yo, he needs to shut up so I can put this in.
That's funny.
Yo, for a quick second, you went all glitchy, bro.
Oh god. Well, on my end,
sound good now.
On the recording end is good, so we're good.
Hopefully, we'll see. We hear about it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and then from there we went to last week, if you heard a podcast, we mentioned Kane and Corey. We actually went to one of the sponsors, Windmill Hot Dogs.
Oh my god, dude!
Let me tell you,
Kane and Corey, they won't shut the hell up about how good this place is. On top of everybody else that's gone there, dude. I'm just thinking it's just gonna be another place that just sells really good food and that's it. No. This food was really good fucking food. Like,
what did you get again?
I got the Boss Burger, which was pork roll, some kind of secret sauce. I don't even know what the hell it was. Lettuce, tomato, onion, and then I got a California burger.
Yeah, the Boss Burger was good though.
The Boss Burger is really good. My favorite out of everything was the cheese fries. Dude.
Believe it or not, I love the cheese fries too. But besides the fries, the hot dogs was really good, man.
No, the hot dog was so good. I took a bite of Winter's hot dogs. She put cheese, onions. She had ketchup on it, relish, and I don't like relish. And it was really good.
It was, man. I give that a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, 110%.
If you're from Jersey, you ate Red Tide. I believe, me personally, in my opinion, this is better than Red Tide.
Oh no, way better. I don't like Red Tide hot dogs. I don't like them at all.
For real?
No, not at all. I don't know if you noticed. Every time we go there, I always get wings.
I always get something else too, but that's if we're sitting down in the little dining area.
No, I got their hot dogs once. Never got it again.
And you've been following then also, change the subject, you've been following the whole Johnny Depp and Amber crap.
Yeah, I've actually been on top of that. That's actually the first celebrity drama I'm actually investing my time into.
I wish I was, but I ain't got time for that. I got my own drama.
Yo, long story short, Amber Heard, disrespectfully, she's a piece of shit. Jack Sparrow, bro, he's gonna win. There's no way he's not. You can tell
Don't
everything,
jinx it either, bro.
dude. It's like this is the type of shit Amber Heard's trying to pull. Let's say on surveillance camera they got her robbing a liquor store, no mask, nothing, her face, and in the audio she can say, "My name is Amber Heard and I just robbed this store." They pull up that video in court, she'll be like, "Okay, that's not me." That's basically the stupid shit she's trying to pull.
I mean, look at OJ.
That's different. The gloves made a big difference. I mean, I think it's stupid.
Did,
No. I still think no. I think OJ is guilty as shit. It's
That's
just
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude.
But
Like,
those
you
gloves.
just never know.
Yeah, but those gloves were covered in her blood, her DNA, covered in everything, and this guy couldn't even get his knuckles over it.
Yeah.
So like,
whatever.
I still think the motherfucker did it, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. But oh well. It is what it is. We'll see. Hopefully, this the whole Johnny Depp and Amber comes to a close quick.
Yeah, but even when it comes to a close, I think his time as Jack Sparrow is done. Because even if Disney wants to apologize to him, like, "Oh, we're so sorry for going against you. Accept our apology," Johnny Depp said, "Nah, fuck them. He ain't never going back." And it hurts him too because out of all of the roles he's played, he said Jack Sparrow meant the most to him.
Yeah, meant the most to a lot of people.
Yeah, Disney. I love Disney, but they fucking pissed me off with that.
I love Disney, but the problem is what Disney does. They jump the gun way too fast.
Not just that, they're scared to be canceled. They're scared of cancel culture.
Ooh, they could take over the world if they want to.
I know.
With all the money they have. But freaking, I don't know, man. They did it to with James Gunn. They did it to Johnny Depp now. They did it to I forgot that girl's name from Mandalorian. Kicked her out too. It's just like they jumped the gun. Maybe she deserved it. I don't know. I forgot what she got kicked out for.
I didn't even know she got kicked out.
Yeah. She was supposed to have her own series, and I know she said something. Just can't remember what she said. And yeah, she's not getting her own show.
Rip.
Yeah, but alrighty, man. On to the next thing.
Yeah, we have 9 spicy topics for you guys today, and in my opinion, we are jumping into the shittiest one. You're gonna have to take point on this. Wait, we jumping into the topics, right?
Well, movie reviews. I don't know why you calling it topics.
Topics are the same shit.
It's not.
Okay, all right, whatever. Movie review number 1.
Behind you.
Huh?
We have technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. I'm not gonna cut this out. This is live stuff.
You can hear me?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Short intermission. Okay, we're back from our short. Well, for you guys, it was half a second. For us, it was like 6 minutes. So,
Yeah.
movie review number 1 is going to be taken point by you because I didn't even bother to watch this piece of shit movie. It is going to be Fast and the Furious 9.
Why they gotta be a piece of shit, bro?
All right, listen. Very rarely do I ever judge a movie by its trailer. Very rarely. I saw the trailer, and the desire to watch this movie was in the negatives.
Man, sometimes you can't go by the trailer, bro.
Okay, so give me your review on it.
All right, so I finally saw this movie. Like you, I was like, damn, yo, that shit's it's pissing me off. Especially when they freaking swinging in the damn bridge and come crashing down. No speck of blood on his white t-shirt. White t-shirt didn't get dirty. I'm just like, I say, yo, I'm not gonna watch this movie. But then, me and Katie were bored and we was like, oh, let's watch Fast 9, dude. So I'm like, you know what? All right, let's give it a watch. And sure enough, I give this movie a 4.
To be honest, I think that's too high. But why a 4?
The action is good. It's if you like bullshit action, it's good. And sometimes I do like bullshit action, and I just like, sometimes I like when somebody falls off a train and look like a little action figure,
No. Explain the detail that Katie didn't like about this movie.
Oh, Katie doesn't like bullshit action.
No, but there's one scene in this movie that made her think, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Oh no, 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 not just her. It was mainly me.
Oh, okay, so
And I'm like,
explain that scene. Spoiler alert,
so
by the way.
so basically, the directors in this movie said we basically did everything. We did freaking we chained up a safe from a bank and go down the whole Rio in Brazil, you know. We did so what's the most craziest thing that we could do, you know, to pull off since we already did everything? Director said, I got it. Let's send them to space. These guys flew to fucking space in a regular fucking car. Granted, it was attached to a rocket, but I'm like, Lord, this cannot get any dumber. You know, so I'm like, so when me and Katie started watching this film, right in the beginning, boom, the bridge scene happened. I said, okay, they got the dumbest thing out of the way. You know, it can't get any dumber than that. Then the movie keeps going. It keeps getting dumber. It keeps going. And it keeps getting dumber. Then it gets funny. And then I'm like, so, man, you know what? I talked myself down to from a 4 to like a 2.
See,
Trash, man.
I knew that movie. I knew that 4 wasn't gonna last long.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did like some. I like the bullshit action. You know, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. I know, hey, I know it ain't gonna happen. You know, they go down a whole field that's got mimes and shit, and don't really get blown up. But you know, if the action is good, I already seen all of them. You know, so when 10 comes out, I might as well just finish it off. But it is what it is. You know, if you really don't care about, hey, I already seen 8 movies, I don't really want to see the 9th one, then don't see it because you're probably gonna enjoy the action. That's about it. Other than that, the story's dumb. You know, it gets really, really dumb. It gets dumber from. Oh man, that whole movie just made me dumb. That movie pissed me off. It really did. And I can't believe I actually finished it too, man.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even think I finished the trailer.
The Rock was like, The Rock said he didn't want to go back because it's him beefing with Vin Diesel. Nah. He saw the fucking script. He said they're doing what in space? Like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, I guarantee you, him and Vin Diesel are like borderline best friends right now. That was just straight bullshit.
Yeah, that was a good move on The Rock, man. You know, because I mean, Fast 8. I don't know if he came out. I think he came out in 7. I don't even remember anymore. But the movies that he did come in, he was the great part of the movie. So he didn't come in for this one, and they end up bringing John Cena. You know, and
you see, and that's what pissed me off. John Cena is a really good actor. I don't care what nobody says. He's a good actor. He basically got The Rock's sloppy seconds, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Vin Diesel's brother in this movie and shit. I'm like, really? So you telling me after 8 films, you want to introduce the brother now? I was just like, I don't know. And I don't even know if in this one he actually said, he goes, we family. You know? I don't know, but whatever. It's trash, you know? Don't even watch it.
All right.
It'll keep you up, I'll tell you that much.
So, review number 2 is another one you're going to take point on, and it is Yakuza Like a Dragon.
I'm just about done with this game. I'm like 93%. And Roy keeps telling me to play these Yakuza games, man. They're good, you know, this and that. And I'm like, yeah. One day. And then one day happened, and I ended up playing because Yakuza came out for the PS5. I had already beat Horizon. I already beat all these games. I'm like, I have nothing to play, you know. I said, screw it. I'll take the Yakuza. Let me just give it a try, you know. And then it's a role playing game on top of that, and it's turn based. And I'm not real big on turn based, but I give this game a 9.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm actually having so much fun with this to the point that I went on my Xbox. I got Game Pass on there, and I downloaded Yakuza 5, 6, 7, and 8, I believe.
On your
So,
PC?
not on the Xbox.
But you
I
have
mean,
the
I could play on the PC. I know that, but I'd rather play on the big screen.
touche.
And the story's great. You know, it's so basically this guy who is a troublemaker when he was a kid, and he got in trouble with there's like different type of yakuzas, and he got in trouble with this one brand of yakuzas, and they were about to kill him, and he dropped like a big boss's name from the Tojo clan, and they were like, really? So they called him up, and he came in here, and then he looked at him, and he goes, yeah, I take him this and that, and he goes, well, he just beat up two of our guys. We can't let you go just like that. So then this guy's a straight G, and he goes, fine. How about a finger? And then he goes, fine. And then he cuts his pinky off for this
Damn.
kid that he doesn't even know. He could have just said kill him. So then he grabs him, he slaps him up a bit, and he grew up and he became really loyal to the leader of the Tojo clan, and something happens that he asks him if he could take the fall for somebody, and so he was supposed to be in jail for only 10 years, and he got into a fight because they were talking crap about his leader, so he beat the shit out the guy, and then
Damn.
top of that, so he ended up being there for 18 years.
Damn,
And then
18.
and he comes back, he goes sees him, the whole clan is like combined with other clans that they were beefing with each other now. So he was like, why are you doing this? So he goes, I think his name was Arakawa, and then he was like, he goes, he ignores him. Then he goes into the building that he was in, and then he was like, I'm here, and the guy shoots him. The guy who, yeah, it's crazy. And so
Oh,
now
shit.
you trying to figure out why he's doing that, this and that, and it's nuts. It's a great game, man. The story's great. I'm not a big fan of turn-based, but I'm actually having so much fun with this.
Damn,
And I
alright.
can't
So
wait to finish
9
it.
out of 10? Holy shit.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Wow, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
So, we are going to dive into review number 3, and I'm going to take point on this one, and it is going to be the book called Cows by Matthew Stocco.
Hey, don't be saying you gonna take point like that. Like,
You didn't
who
read
the
the
hell
book?
are you?
What the
I don't
fuck?
care. I don't care.
Alright, stage is yours.
I'm joking. Go ahead.
Okay, so like 18 trigger warnings. All right, if you are sensitive to literally anything disgusting, please skip it.
Just be
This-
careful. Just be careful what you say because
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into grave detail.
please.
It's not worth it. So my girlfriend Will's daughter, recently got into reading books. She was more of like a manga reader, and then she dipped into horror books, then romance books, and then now she's just a full-on reader. However, there's this genre of books that's a step above horror called splutterpunk. You most likely won't find a splutterpunk book in like a Barnes and Noble because they're too graphic and disgusting to even sell in a Barnes and Noble. And Cows, I've seen all over TikTok, and my girlfriend has told me numerous reviews and things that people say about the book. And basically, everybody says that this book is one of the most disgusting, disturbing, unbelievably horrible books they've ever read. A lot of people can't even finish it. So many people who read books, like, religiously, they say that about halfway through this book, that it just wasn't worth finishing because of how disgusting it was. I'm not going to go into detail. Obviously, you could just tell by the cover. It's got to do with cows. That's all I'm going to say. And
I thought it was about dogs.
yeah, it's bad. Matthew Stocco, no disrespect to him. I'm just curious on his mental state. This guy is not right in the head, respectfully. I don't know why the fuck he would write a book like this, and the things he wrote, and the disgusting details he went. I'm only on chapter 11. I'm like about a little less than halfway through the book, and I haven't touched the book in like 3 days. I just don't even have a desire to read it anymore. And in terms of goriness and gruesomeness, the book is a 10 out of 10. it really, really is terribly disgusting. But in terms of like the story is also interesting. I'm gonna explain the story real quick without the gruesomeness. So it's about this kid. His name is Steven. He's 25 years old and he lives with his mother. His mother is like, he's single. I don't think he graduated high school. He just lives with his mom, and his mom is just psycho. She like force feeds him disgusting food that she cooks. She treats him like garbage, and because it's his mother, he doesn't really feel like he should do anything about it. He always describes how he like thinks about killing her and all that just to like free himself from all that. And yeah, that's basically all I can go. Anything else is just it's not even podcast friendly. So yeah.
I mean, the one thing you can do tell them, because I know of the book that it has to deal with, because people are probably gonna be like buying it because it's gruesome, but I don't know if you really want to buy it because it does have to deal with bestiality.
Yeah, okay, so there is a lot of bestiality in it. There is a couple, well, not a couple. I've heard there are a couple of rape scenes in the book. I've so far only read one, and it was not fun to read. Like, I like my fair share of gruesome and graphicness, but that's like a little too far for me. I don't find no enjoyment in reading this book. To be honest, I'm not gonna finish it. It's just so stupid. Like, there's a difference. There's like Stephen King graphic and just stupid graphic. I think Stephen King is like that. He's the line. If you go above Stephen King, it's just stupid at this. Like, just why the fuck would you write something about that? It's just so dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't recommend reading this book, even if you can handle gore. Because I can handle gore. I could read this book no problem. I just don't have a desire to because I just find this so stupid. There's no reason to write a fucking nasty ass book like this. I just don't see why.
What you give it?
Graphicness, 10 out of 10. Story wise, so far, 6.5, 7. The story is interesting if you take away the graphicness of it. The story is somewhat interesting.
So basically, readers beware.
Oh yeah, no, definitely 110%. You really need to think, do I actually want to read this?
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's just my book. The next book, Will is gonna take point. Honestly, I think his book is 10 times worse than Cal's, and it is called The Slob by Aaron Buengard. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his last name either. And yes, I do read, but yeah, man, it is very, very rough. Basically, it's about a girl. She becomes like a big neat freak. Freak. All right.
Okay. Yep, we're back.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. Time has frozen on us before, but at least we got to record everything, not like last time.
Yeah, I know.
But anyways, on to this book, The Slob. So basically, it's about a girl who's a neat freak because when she was young, she lived in a household that was disgusting, and so she became like big neat freak. I said freak again, freak, and she so she cleans up the whole house. Time passes. She meets a guy named Daniel who used to because it was based like in 1970s or something, maybe even sooner. He was in war. I don't know. I don't remember what kind of war they said, but he's in a wheelchair and he has PTSD, and he didn't, he was always moody. But I think she was one of the counselors, and she broke the ice with him. They end up loving each other, got married. They end up having sex, which was weird for somebody who's in a wheelchair, So I don't know how true it is, I just thought if you're in a wheelchair, you can't get it up, but
well,
maybe I was totally wrong.
It depends where the paralysis is. I mean, it's from the knees down. You should be all right.
I guess I didn't know. I just thought whatever. Anyways, I'm not a freaking doctor. So she ends up being pregnant, and the salesman comes in and selling a bristle vacuum, and she ends up buying it because like I said, she's a neat freak, and she's like, I must have, and then money's tight with both of them. So she told her husband, like, look, I think I'd be good for this because I know my stuff about cleaning and I think I can sell. So I think it was like 1960s, 1950s, because it's like all women can't be sales people going door to door. But anyway, she went there, did an interview. She kind of like blackmailed them, saying, okay, if you don't want to hire me, I just report you to the better bureau department, saying you don't want to hire females. Then like, fine, whatever. So she took the husband wasn't cool with it because she's like, but she said, look, a week, let's see how it goes, and if you don't want me to do it, I'll stop. I said, all right. So this is how old it is. Each vacuum that she sells, she gets $20. If she sells more than 5 that same day, she gets a bonus of $20. So she be coming home with like $100. They're like, look, they're doing good, and he's kind of noticing it. And he goes, all right, just be careful, keep it going. So she keeps it going, and she got too greedy, and she ended up going into a wrong house. And end up being like, it's like a psycho book. And he captures her, and trigger warning for this is, it's so far what I've read is about rape. And yeah, it's crazy, I'm gonna give it like another chapter or two. It's hopefully it doesn't go as rough as it did on this last chapter I just read. I had to take a break and prepare myself mentally for the next chapter just in case. But so far, I mean, I hate to give it high because they're gonna think I'm a psycho, but I'm really not, But so far, I give the book like a 7.
I mean, listen, gore or not gore, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, okay. Gore is a solid 10. That's how much it has. A lot of gore, but so far, from story wise, it's like a 7.
Yeah. So obviously, there's a lot of details you couldn't talk about. Just the details that he told me. It made cows look like shit.
Yeah.
Like it is like, and there's like a lot of torture aspects to it, and it's just like
yes.
Like wow.
Yes.
Like wow.
It's kind of like she got caught by Leatherface's family, but it's just one guy. But I'm kind of like intrigued because I want to know if she gets out or not, because she's the one telling the story.
You see, that's the thing with cows. That's what I want to know, if this kid ever breaks away from his mom, if he ever gets away from the like rapey people that he's like involved with. That's the only reason why cows is I just want to know what happens at the end. I want to know if he gets out, does he not get out, and I can tell that it's the same thing with the Slob.
And there's a sequel to the Slob too, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll let y'all know in the next episode of the podcast if I pushed through it and gotten through.
Yeah, and it looks like we may be covering some books, because I know we both really want to read Pizza Face.
Yeah. It's by the same guy who did the Slob.
The same guy, but it's a book called Pizza Face. I'm assuming it's another graphic one. Kind of curious what pizza has to do with graphicness, but he's probably gonna surprise the hell out of us. And I don't know if this book is by him. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. Well, there's another short horror book that I'm reading called Womb. I'm not going to cover it. I wasn't going to add it here because I haven't read enough to give you a full breakdown of it yet. So on the next episode, I will cover that book. But didn't you say you wanted to read it when I was done with it? And then we switch, like I take Slob and then you take Womb? Yeah, so then we'll switch off of that, and then you'll get, my perspective of this and his perspective of that. So, yeah.
I also bought, but I don't think it's going to be on... I'm not gonna be able to review it in the next episode. It's called, I think, My Best Friend's Exorcist.
Yeah, I got the same book too.
And I mean, I really bought the book because I really like the way it looks. It's so retro. Like, they made it look like it was a VHS tape.
Oh my god, yeah.
And it's pretty and everything. I'll probably put it up on Instagram, so whoever's following us, you can see the cover.
Yeah,
I'll put it up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna read all my other books before I even touch that one because that's the biggest one I have.
Yeah, yeah. Because even the slob is pretty small too. I was
Yes.
surprised how small
Yeah,
it
same
is. I
thing
was
with
just
Womb. Yo, look at Womb. This thing is tiny as hell.
yeah. I think. Well, I think the slob is a bit smaller.
Yeah, no, that's
See, my problem is I read it when I'm about to go to sleep, so I get my eyes get heavy and stuff. So I basically read a chapter a night. So if it's 10 chapters, it's taking me 10 days.
okay.
But I think I'm more than halfway done though. I think I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, I'm only on page 12 of Womb. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to knock out a lot more tonight, so by next episode I can give a little run through on what that book's about.
Yeah. All right. All right. On to the next.
So next topic is going to be one you again have to take point on because I didn't see this. It is VHS 94, a Shudder original film.
Alrighty. So this is basically the fourth part of the series. It's VHS 2, and it's VHS. I don't know if it's like hyperlinks or something like that. If I could remember the name, I'll say it like in the middle of the podcast. But yeah. So the first one I gave it like a 9 out of 10. Second one I gave it like 8 out of 10, and the third one I give it like a 6 out of 10. This one I'm giving it a 4 out of 10.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. So basically, it's these VHS tapes and people watch it and it brainwashes them or whatever, but it's not worth watching. Just watch the first two. I don't even know how to explain it. It's filmed POV, aka point of view. And it starts off with the SWAT team going into this building and they're looking for somebody. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I think I fell asleep I didn't even fall asleep. It got to the point that I just zoned out and I don't even remember what happened at the end. Like I was just so disappointed, dude. I was so disappointed. Watch the first two VHS. Even the third one, you give it a watch. The third one gets really gory. But this one, it was just like they didn't know what else to do. Like if you don't know what else to do, don't do it at all.
No, yeah, I get it. Like Fast 9.
Yeah. But they had the budget for it.
That's touche. I mean, it's a Fast series. I mean, even if they make a shitty movie, just that name Fast and the Furious is gonna bring in hella money anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I was not feeling this movie whatsoever.
Wow. All right.
I was not happy. Yeah.
All right. So next review, finally one that we could both talk about. It is going to be a Shudder original film called The Cellar.
I'll let you take point on this one.
All right. So right off the bat, I'm gonna give the movie an 8.5. I actually really fucking liked it, like a lot. Now, granted, it was a little bit of a slow beginning. It did take a hot minute for it to get I mean, it was a slow beginning, but for me personally, it was just interesting enough to the point where I wouldn't turn it off. But I was still like, bored isn't the wrong word. I was just kind of getting annoyed. I'm like, all right, it's kind of dragging, but the story was interesting enough for me to keep it going until the action started. And in my opinion, when the action started, it started. I liked it a lot. And the thing I like about this movie is that, like, I love the practical effect on it. Because, I really, really doubt that the demon shown in this... Was that the demon or the devil?
The demon. I think he's just like the demon of... You know how they got like 9 circles or 7 circles of hell? I think he was just... I think
he was just one of them?
One of the... It was the prince of that.
Oh my god, they said it. I think the gatekeeper. He guards like the gates of hell or some shit like that. I think that's what he was.
And also, I've found the name of the movie. It's called VHS Viral. Sorry.
Oh, VHS Viral? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Carry on.
anyway, so this demon, it wasn't your traditional like. It wasn't like how it was in remember Annabelle Creations, what that demon looked like? How he
Yeah.
was like human features but still had the little like a little fucked up face with the horns. This was just a straight stag, like a straight goat. Like just a horseman. There was no human aspects to it. It was just straight a demonized goat. And to be honest, that personally scared the shit out of me the most because the real like satanic people out there, like that's the closest like mascot they got, and that scares the shit out of me because when I see the demon Annabelle, I mean, come on. That's Hollywood. That's Hollywood demons. You see the possessed, you see like the nun, the crooked man. Yeah, it's based off of true stories, but they're Hollywood.
Yeah.
I just feel
Still based on true story.
Oh yeah, no, that still scared the shit out of me. But the thing about this demon is that it was an actual horseman, and that scared the fuck out of me because I'm like, oh, wait, it's a little too realistic for me, so it kind of freaked me out a little bit when I saw the horseman. I was expecting something like an Annabelle, like a human-like demon with just horns and kind of like a fucked up face. I wasn't expecting a full-blown horse man.
Is there something behind you?
Yo, bro, I'm about to turn on my fucking lights. Don't do that.
I'm joking.
I'm in the dark right now. I'm about to turn on every fucking light I got now. So,
what did you give it again?
I give it 8.5. 8.5.
Alright.
I just feel like the action and oh my god, the fucking twist at the end definitely made up for the slow build up in my opinion.
Yeah.
And plus, movies like that freak me out in general. I don't know. Are we gonna go into the ending?
Nah.
Okay.
Let people watch it, get surprised.
Okay. Well,
David's watching it or Tosh. I know definitely they're probably gonna want to give it a watch.
definitely watch The Cellar. I say definitely.
I give this movie about an 8. This movie was creepy in every way possible. It was so bad that I really had to pray that night.
Yeah. It freaked it. I'm not easily freaked out by stuff like that because it's like a movie, it's Hollywood, whatever. It freaked me the fuck out. Okay, that was a little too much for me. That was freaky.
Yeah, it sure was. So
there was a little too much hell and demons and devil shit in it for my taste.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it was a little freaky.
Yeah, so I was like, but I watched. It was good for a one time watch on my end because I just think it was just too rough, in that aspect. But I'm just basically echoing everything off you said. It's a good film. It's a great film, and it has a lot of twists and turns, and it's nuts, So
How did you feel about the way the demon looked? It wasn't no like CGI.
it was, and that's what freaked me out. It was practical effects, but it was good practical effects.
Yeah.
And it kind of freaked me out a bit. I am not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know Katie wasn't too happy about that movie. Yeah, that shit freaked me the hell out.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm actually really excited for this next one because I know we got really good opinions on this movie. We are going to be we are going to be discussing Virus 32, a Shudder original.
Yes.
You could take point on this one. You can give your opinions first.
All right, so I got like 2 synopses for this. It says a virus spread throughout the city, causing the affected to become vicious hunters. Iris and her daughter become caught in a massacre, discovering 32 seconds periods of calm before each attack. And another one I read was Virus 32 referenced the signature trademark of an affected predator needing 32-second break to recharge after attacks, which adds something different to otherwise familiar fast zombie pace. I give this film a 10 out of 10. This film Mind you, these are they're zombies. They act like zombies, but they're not zombies.
No, 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 no,
And
no, no.
they don't bite you. You don't get affected if they bite you. So the whole reason why it's called Virus 32 because they have this virus in them. We don't know what it is because it doesn't explain in the movie. But every time they kill something or they think they killed something, they're calm for 32 seconds. And you could walk around them and all that. Bro, I am not the type of person who gets scared of films whatsoever. But I think because this had my adrenaline so high, I couldn't stay still. My heart was racing. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I think at one point we had to hit pause because I was like, yo, it's too. I gotta hold up,
Yeah, we had to take like a 10-minute recess.
dude. It was crazy. This film, dude. It was great, man. 10 out of 10. It's a must watch. It's on Shutter. People could get Shutter for 7 days for free for a free sign up.
Cancel it afterwards. Just watch it and then cancel it.
Yo, it is good. It is good. It is good. And there's not a lot of movies that get my heart racing, but this movie got my heart racing, dude.
Like,
It is nuts.
you know, I'm a little bitch in terms of horror. So basically, no matter what horror movie we watch, I'm gonna definitely scream out of a jump scare. It's gonna freak me out. I'm a little bitch. This movie surpassed the scariest movie I've ever seen in my entire life before watching this was the Insidious movies. The jump scares, the sound effects, the soundtrack, what the demons looked like, what the ghosts looked like, the ghost's story, the Insidious. Okay, that shadow behind me is freaking me the fuck out. It's my chair. I know it's my chair, but it's freaking me.
Turn on the light, dude. He turned on the lights because I think all of this horror talk got him scared.
Yo, my fucking hand. Yo, my hands started to get sweaty. I was fucking paranoid. Yo, it's just I have a fucking chair in my room. I have another gaming chair in my room, and on my webcam I have like a built-in ring light to my webcam, so the shadow just looks like a fucking figure looking over me, and it was getting too much. I couldn't take it no more.
At first, I kept looking at it too, and I'm like, huh.
Yeah, and you kept pissing me off because I kept peeping at him like, stop fucking looking at it. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that movie, would you classify it as a zombie film? Would you put it under the zombie category?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is the best and the scariest, and in my opinion, the most underrated zombie movie out there. This shit was, dude, the anxiety was through the charts. Bro, I was sweating. I don't care in a minute. I was farting the whole time. Every time there's a jump scare, I'd shit my pants. I was gassy. I was nauseous. My hands were sweating. This kicked up my anxiety. I chomped off every bit of nail I had in every one of my fucking fingers. This movie stressed me out. It was really stressful to watch because of how unbelievably creepy these zombies are. Like you said, they're not zombies. They're like humans on like rabies. They're just violent. Like, they wouldn't eat you and tear you apart. They just beat you until you're like mashed potatoes. And it's just, they're so violent and aggressive, and they run. Yo, if you had a car in front of you, they are psycho enough to lift it. One of them could have lifted a car just so they can get the satisfaction of killing you.
Yep.
And the way they were screaming, the screams. The scariest zombie movie I saw was World War Z. Those zombies scared the hell out of me. Dude, I'd rather live the rest of my life in the World War Z universe than live 10 minutes in the Virus 32.
Yeah. No. I got to the point where, like, I'm looking up this guy right now. His Gustavo Hernandez. He wrote the film, so I'm really thinking about going back to his other films that he wrote. He did three other films besides that, called The Silent House, You Shall Not Sleep, and a Decisiones. But I'm hoping the other ones are just as good.
I mean, are they on Shutter?
I gotta look that up, but
I mean, fuck
I'm
it.
looking at this guy. He got like four. The Silent House. He got two nominations.
Damn.
You Shall Not Sleep. He has three nominations and three wins.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean they're not like from like Oscars, but
I mean, listen,
he
nominations and awards are nominations and awards.
yeah, like he won under like the Spanish Film Festival because his films are Spanish.
Yeah, all of them are Spanish.
You know? Yeah. And then the other one that I can't pronounce. This one. Well, this one doesn't tell me if he won any awards. This is actually a series.
Wait, which one?
Decisiones.
Shit.
So
Well then, the series. We should definitely check out the other two movies though. We should literally check those out and then watch them this weekend.
yeah, no, definitely. I am so. Oh, he directed. He has another one goes Dios Loco. So I just got to really look into this guy and see all the films that he directed and just start watching. So
Yeah, but this movie, 10 out of 10. Period. Actually, the
Yeah.
only complaint I have is that I honestly, as much as the movie creeped me the fuck out and I was stressing out, I wish it was longer. That's it. That's all I got. I just wish it was longer.
yeah. Oh, remember that film Silent House? A girl trapped inside her family's lakeside retreat and becomes unable to contact the outside world of supernatural forces. Forces haunt the house with mysterious energy and consequences. I remember the movie. I know if you see the cover, he actually wrote the film.
Wait, so he didn't direct it, but he wrote it?
Yeah, and the girl who's in it is the girl who plays Wanda from WandaVision.
So I heard of the movie. I've never seen it though.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I gotta go to a whole rabbit hole. I'm kind of hoping that his films are just as good, But yeah, give it a
Okay.
watch. It is a great film.
Oh my god, no, unbelievable, awesome, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, we should have used that one for last.
Yeah, we really should have. That kind of pissed me off. I didn't realize it. All right. Well, anyway, so review number 8 is going to be 32 Malasana Street. Well, I think it just says Malasana 32, but 32 the same shit.
Yeah. I'll let you take point in this one.
I liked it. I mean, it's kind of difficult to.
I liked it.
I don't know. It's just kind of hard to talk about this after talking about Virus 32.
It sure is, man.
Yeah, I fucked up. I should have put that last. Whatever. But no, this movie was good. It had a slow beginning. It was interesting, slow beginning. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was freaky. It was creepy. I love the jump scares. I love it did give me that little anxious aspect to it. Obviously, nowhere near Virus 32, but it still gave me that little fuck, like holy shit. But I liked it. I liked it a lot. And the ending was, it was sad. Didn't expect it to go down like that. Kind of pissed me off a little bit because it was so what the fuck.
Nah, I remember
Yeah.
what you said. I don't like sad, but yeah, I remember. What
Yeah,
you
see,
said.
the ending, it was just so random. Like, there was no idea, no hints at all. It just went from the movie, and twist, and you're just like, what the fuck? Wow, that was sad. Why?
So, what did you give it?
I give it 7.5 out of 10. It was good. I liked it. To be honest, I would need to watch it again to give a more definite answer. But as of right now, I give it a 7.5. I liked it. I really liked it. I would definitely watch it again, though.
All right. Yeah, I'm basically gonna echo what you said and give this a 7.5 too. It was good. It was really good. the scary part of it, it is good.
Yeah.
Story is that it was different, but it still was good. I enjoyed the film. This is another film. I guess we went through a whole rabbit hole with Shutter, so it was another Shutter
Yeah.
original film. But it's I enjoyed it. It's basically like a haunted house. Um. Uh. It's I don't know what else to say. You pretty much said
Yeah.
everything I wanted to
But
say. It's
it was good.
a girl. It's a girl and her family. They move into this house and find out that it's haunted. And at first, it was only haunting her. And then something happens to her little brother that air quotation gets kidnapped. Turns out he's still in the same apartment building, and this what do you want to say, a witch or spirit?
I don't think witch is the right word. Just it was a person possessed by a spirit, and nobody knew that. Like it's like people thought that this person, because I'm trying not to spoil it, the person who was possessed by this demon that was tormenting the house, you just didn't know that this person was the one, like manifesting this demon. Like this demon was holding on to this person. And it was like, and then
Yeah.
at the ending, everything just erupted, and you're just like, oh shit, what the fuck? That's crazy. Like, wow. The ending really, like, it was a clusterfuck of stuff. So
Yeah.
I definitely I would definitely recommend it. It was a good, in my opinion, I need to watch it again, just because I feel like there's a couple aspects of it that I kind of missed in terms of the story. I feel like there's a couple aspects of the story that I kind of didn't really pick up on a little bit, but overall, it's definitely good for a one-time watch. Definitely.
Definitely. No, definitely. It's good. Um, Give it a watch. It's if you like haunting, this is up your alley.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, our final review before we hop into other topics is going to be the Trinity of Terror tour, which starred Black Veil Brides, Motionless in White, and Ice Nine Kills. They are rock and roll / metal groups, 3 very popular groups that decided to go on tour together all across North America. And yeah, they called it the Trinity of Terror, and we went to this on April 15th, very late on talking about it. But yeah, go ahead. You can take point on this one.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna give the 3 reviews on each one right now. Let's start with Black Veil Brides. I'll give Black Veil Brides you're gonna hate me. I'm sorry, but I give them a 6 out of 10.
To be honest, that's a lot higher than I thought you were gonna give it, like a 4.
They're good. It's just I don't know. I think the audio messed up on it, like you said. Like you couldn't really hear him. It was more rock and roll because first of all they were the last ones, which I thought they should have been the first ones. But you went from something from metal to rock and roll, and it was kind of hard to like. It should have been rock and roll then metal because I'm overhyped now, and then you did this like.
Yeah.
Even the mosh pit didn't look right. Like, these people freaking doing like the cha cha or something. I'm just like, I want to go home.
Oh
But,
god, yo.
as far as rock and roll goes, they did good. Really like the guitar there. The guitar.
The guitarist and the drummer.
guitarist
The
ripped.
drummer was insane.
Yeah, they ripped it. So I give that a 6. Motionless in White, I give them a 9.
Ugh, not good enough.
um, they were good, man. I will if they had a show by themselves, I will go see it. And I love their music. The only reason why I gave them a 9 because I know there's so many good songs that they didn't sing, but I don't know. It was great. The guy was great. He talked to the audience. You could tell he's a great person, very humble, and then he all of a sudden starts screaming.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
what I really like about these bands is that you can tell they genuinely love their fans.
Yeah.
Like they're not like respectfully, they're not like the fucking Beyonce. Like, oh Beyonce, can I get a picture? And no, my car's waiting. Like like you could tell that they genuinely care that people
Yeah.
paid money to go to their shows. You could tell it means everything to them.
Yeah. And then for my favorite group of the night, Ice Nine Kills. You're gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna give them a 9.5. Yeah, and listen, and then I think you're gonna agree with me.
I'm telling you right now, if I think what you are gonna say, then yes, I do agree with you.
The reason why is that they only played like some of their hits, but like I felt like some of the hits could have been scrapped and could have got something better. You know, they could have scrapped the whole American Nightmare and put uh assault and batteries.
Yeah, that. Oh my god, that was so
Yeah.
butthurt.
Yeah, so that's the only reason. But other than that, man, they are a crazy ass band, man. They're all their songs are great. They People were going berserk, and I think 90% of the people were mainly there for them. You know, because we stood in line. There's three different lines. There were for the merch. There was the Ice Nine Kills line, Motionless in White, Black Veil Brides. There was the longest line was Ice Nine Kills, and we stood on that line. And a lot of stuff was already selling out. Then Motionless in White, it wasn't as long, but there was still a lot of people. Black Veil Brides, I don't even think I saw anybody on that line. I'm sorry. I think you did too. And then compared to who had the better merch, they hardly had anything. They had like 3 shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They let me
You know,
down.
so yeah. So this band, it is nuts, and remind you that it's based on horror movies. So this guy puts on the show. Like he did the whole Psycho scene, where the Psycho song, where she's about to take a shower. They wheeled out the shower curtain, and then they had like a light, so she goes behind the curtain. It looks like she's taking a shower. All you see is the silhouette of her body, and then he goes behind, and then they do the whole Psycho theme, and he starts like, air quotation, stabbing her, and then like the light turns red. It is nuts. It is nuts. The American Psycho, the one with Hey Paul,
Yeah,
he ends up each almost in every song he kills somebody.
yeah.
And then in each song he bring out props, like he did a song for the Evil Dead. He had the Book of Evil, he had Ash's chainsaw. When he did American Nightmares, he had Freddy Krueger's glove. Michael Myers, he bring out somebody who was dressed as the Michael Myers when he had a clown suit. It kills. You see Georgie,
And he was wearing a clown mask.
yeah, so this guy knows how to put on a show, and I really want to see him like solo. I don't want him to open for anybody. I want him to have their own concert. I want other people to open up for him, because I feel like then they were singing all the songs for the second album. I understand why they went this route, because Motionless in White did the same thing. Black Veil Brides did the same thing. It was because they were touring together, so they were playing their hits. But I don't know how the night was it.
The American Nightmare. American
Night-
Nightmare was in the Silver Scream. It was in the first album.
Yeah, I don't know how that beat Assaulted Batteries,
Yeah.
or even Fly, or what's that song with the crow?
Oh
Um,
no.
um, Crap, I can't think of it. But
Yeah,
still,
no, I can't think of it either.
even that was better. Or they could have scrapped the one from Hostel, Worst Vacation. They could have scrapped that one and put something else. Or even the My Bloody Valentine, they could have scrapped that one and put something. But
Yeah.
I'm just nitpicking it. But like I said, I give it a 9.5, and I had the best time ever. I had a blast, and I told you, and I told Destiny, thanks to even inviting me, because I had so much fun.
Oh
I
yeah.
lost my voice. I thought I was gonna lose my voice a lot more, but I didn't.
Yeah. No. The next morning I was sore though. I had stiff neck. My throat was scratchy and dry as shit. I woke up with a headache. I felt hungover, but I didn't drink. I headbanged a lot. So, my intake on the concert, it was fucking amazing. Black Veil Brides is the band that broke me into rock, emo, punk, gothic, metal, whatever. Black Veil Brides is the group that introduced me. I was playing, Guitar Hero Live?
Yes.
So, I got Guitar Hero Live when I was in 7th grade. I got it for Christmas. And I'm going through the list of songs, and I see "In the End" by Black Veil Brides. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, the song's got like 4 out of 5 stars. I'm like, I'll play it, get some extra points so I can buy more songs. And I'm playing, I'm like, damn, yo, I fucking like this song. So then I went on my phone and I used the Musi app for music, and then I started listening to more of their songs. I started dipping into their albums and older albums and newer albums and watching their music videos. And I'm like, damn, I fucking love this group. And then they brought me into Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Veil, Bullet for My Valentine, Slipknot. It's like Black Veil Brides was the opener for me. And even till this day, I got into them when I was in 7th grade. I am now 19 out of high school, and I still listen to Black Veil Brides today. So Black Veil Brides, the only complaint I got is just obviously I'm more nostalgic and I grew up with their music, so obviously I'm gonna like it a lot more than you did. So I give their aspect like an 8.5. The reason why I give it an 8.5 is because, like I said before, I don't know what the fuck happened with the audio production. The instruments, the guitars, the drumming were so fucking good, but they were way too fucking loud. You could not hear Andy, which is the lead singer. You could barely hear his voice. It was like, it was bad. I'm over here like, bro, I'm over here trying to fucking jam out to these songs I've listened since I was like 11, 12, and I can't fucking hear shit. So that's the only complaint I got. Motionless in White, 10 out of 10.
Real quick, the song's called "Grave Mistake."
Ah, there you go. Fuck, I was thinking, I'm like, yo, I remember there was another song I'd rather them do. I couldn't remember it. There you go. Motionless in White, 10 out of 10. I fucking love Motionless in White, dude. Motionless in White is the first metal group I ever got into. Like actually got into. Like, I listened to a couple Bullet for My Valentine songs, a couple Slipknot songs, but I didn't consider myself a metal listener. There was just a couple that I enjoyed. Motionless in White is the first metal group that every song off of every album is on my playlist. I know the lyrics, I know the instruments. I am a fucking Motionless in White fanboy. And after hearing them live, I am 100 times bigger fan than I was before. Chris Motionless, that motherfucker has a really good voice live. The band knows how to play together in like fucking perfect harmony and unison. And it was great. Motionless in White, 10 out of 10. Dude, they played so many songs. Like, they played Thoughts and Prayers. They played Another Life. They played Necessary Evil. They played The Killers song. Well, what's it called? Somebody Told Me. They did that cover song from The Killers. And then they even played their new song, Cyber Hex. I fucking love that song.
Yeah.
Dude, Motionless in White, 10 out of 10. Ice Nine Kills. I'm giving them a 9.5. Like you said, the only reason why they are not getting a 10 out of 10 is because for some stupid fucking reason, they chose to play Worst Vacation and American Nightmare over A Grave Mistake and Assaults and Batteries. That was stupid as shit.
Yeah. Yep.
I love Worst Vacation. I love American Nightmare. Both of those songs are unbelievable bangers. Assaults and Batteries and Grave Mistakes are 10 times better than those songs.
Yep.
And if for those of you who don't know Ice Nine Kills like we do, every single one of their songs, like Will said before, is after a horror movie. Stabbing in the Dark, after Michael Myers. Ex Mortis, Evil Dead. What's the other? Rainy Day, Resident Evil, The Box, Hellraiser. You know, it keep going. Every song is after a horror movie.
Yep.
And, dude, Assault and Batteries is after Chucky. So it's after Child's Play. First off, the music video is a fucking movie. The music video is, I think that is their best music video. Assault and Batteries 1 is their best one.
Other songs, videos are movies.
Every single one of them. But, dude, I'm so butthurt. When he said this is the last song, I don't even remember what the last song was that they played. American Nightmare. That was the last one. Yeah. When he said this song is called American Nightmare, I'm just like, bro,
Really?
are you serious? I already knew, like, at the farther they got down the list of songs and the closer they got to the end of their set, I'm like, okay, A Grave Mistake is not being played. At least they're gonna play Assaults and Batteries. I'm excited. When this motherfucker said American Nightmare, I'm like, yo, Spencer, are you serious, bro? Like, there's no fucking way. You know how tight I am that I didn't get to hear that song live?
What are you telling me?
I'm already pissed off about fucking A Grave Mistake, but Assaults and Batteries, bro, really?
Yeah, I am too. I
But
was like,
okay,
come
all
on.
right, let me stop bitching about that though. The songs they did play, oh my god, dude! Funeral Derangements was fucking insane. The breakdown in that song was insane. Stabbing in the Dark, insane. The props, the action, the fucking severed head he was walking around with, the weapons.
Rainy Day.
Oh my god, Rainy Day was insane.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
concert overall, the concert was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Overall,
yeah.
the concert was a 10 out of 10.
I had a blast. I had a good time, man.
It was definite, and by the looks, so the Trinity of Terror tour is officially come to an end as of now. I think their last show was last Sunday. Last weekend was their last show of the tour, so the tour's done now. And bro, by the looks of it, I follow all three bands. They're the singers, the musicians, their actual like Instagram pages. I follow all of them, and every single one of them said that this was the best tour any one of those three bands have ever done together. So, by the looks of it, it honestly doesn't seem like this will be the last time these three bands go on tour together.
Yeah, I'll go see it again.
I'll go see it again. Granted, we live in Jersey. We drove 2.5 to 3 hours with traffic to Long Island just to see this concert, then to drive another 2.5 hours to a PA house that Will's family was renting for the weekend.
Yeah, it freaking sucked. It was like more like 3 or 4 hours because stupid cops had a freaking do.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
A checkpoint on the bridge.
Yeah, on the
George
George Washington Bridge, they had like a DUI checkpoint where they just pulled over random cars. I don't fucking know why, out of all places, I had to be right on the fucking bridge.
We were on the bridge for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was such bullshit. But and I just want to add something else, because I'm gonna defend Black Veil Brides. Okay, I refuse to fucking stand the bullshit. They're a good group. This is where I think they fucked up. You got Ice Nine Kills, Motionless in White. You got metal, screaming, amped up, gym, fighting music. If I'm about to fight somebody, I'm going to put Motionless in White or Ice Nine Kills on my headsets. You know, if I'm about to deadlift my max weight or bench press my max weight, I'm playing Motionless in White and Ice Nine Kills. Black Veil Brides, it was too soft to be on tour with those other two groups. No, I'm not calling them shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. That was like you went from like screaming, like amped up to like
just rock and roll.
Yeah. So
and it was like
that's what they should have been first.
Yeah, like Black Veil Brides is more of like a hard rock / general rock and roll group, and the other two are just they're heavy metal.
Yeah.
And it's just now if Black Veil Brides went on tour with 21 Pilots or Fall Out Boys or My Chemical Romance, that's where they would have been fucking great. I just felt like it was just really weird. Even though Black Veil Brides has a handful of metal songs, they have like a couple songs that are classified as metal. There's hella screaming, everything, crazy breakdowns and shit. But generally speaking, they're just a hard rock group. And it was just, like I said, I felt like if they would have went first, it would have been a good hype.
Yeah,
it would have been good. It would have been a good like appetizer. Like, yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, let's get this shit. Like, it would have been way more enjoyable. It's just you start with the best, and then you go with they weren't shit, but they were definitely the least best out of the three.
Yeah, and I don't understand why they went that route. Like when they started, I'm like, Motionless in White first.
Yeah, I was, and then when they said Ice Nine Kills next, I'm like, what the fuck?
And then I told you when Motionless in White was playing, and they were like, "Give it up to Motionless in White," and then they're like, "Give it up to like who wants to hear Ice Nine Kills? Who wants?" When they kept saying in that order, I kept telling them like, "Son tells me that's the order," and Black Veil Brides is last.
That is such a weird fucking order.
Yeah, sure was.
The order should have been Black Veil Brides, Motionless in White, Ice Nine Kills. That's the order it should have been.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Alrighty.
overall, it was unbelievable. It was great.
Yeah, yeah, it was. Alrighty. Let's now go on to our next topic.
So our next topic is going to be here. Let me just pull up this article real quick because I have a couple opinions about this. It is about Bad Bunny being casted as Marvel's next superhero. So let me just read. Let me read first before you put your 2 cents. So, as reported by Variety, Bad Bunny has been taped to star in an upcoming Spider-Man spin-off from Sony Pictures. The film is called El Muerto, meaning the dead one in English, and is set to be released on January 12th, 2024. Benito, which is Bad Bunny's actual name, will take on the leading role for the film as superhero wrestler El Muerto. I'm gonna say my opinion first because I know you got a lot to say about it. First, before I even start talking, it has nothing to do with being a Spanish superhero. I need to get that out of the way. A Spanish superhero is not the reason why this pisses me off. I'm half Ecuadorian. I sound white as shit. I have Spanish blood. I was raised by a full Hispanic family, and I sound white as shit, okay? So to hear Marvel adding in a Spanish superhero makes me happy as shit, okay? What pisses me off is that why the fuck is Bad Bunny playing the superhero? This is a milestone for Marvel. Why the fuck would they go with Bad Bunny? That's what pisses
Trend.
me off.
They did it for a trend.
Bro, they could have picked literally anybody.
There's so many Spanish actors that they could have picked. Why Bad Bunny? I'm sorry. A lot of people be like, "Well, you don't know how this act." Well, technically, we kind of do because look at the Corona commercial that he pulled out for Snoop Dogg. You remember that commercial?
I don't know if you guys follow wrestling. Do you remember him in WWE? Because I barely do because it was shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh come on, like they could have cast anybody else. Anybody else. They couldn't even cast Don Omar. He did acting in freaking Fast and the Furious movies. And he did a good job. But Bad Bunny, man, granted I'm going off by the commercial. And the commercial at the end of the day, you're still acting. Yes, you could go take a class and all that. But damn, dude, he could barely speak English. I mean, that sounds bad because I'm Spanish too, you know?
Yeah,
But
he's full blown Puerto Rican. All right, relax. Just
yeah,
had to throw that out there.
so I'm like, come on. I just felt like they just did it because he was trending and having. Nah, man. I am not happy about this. Granted, I don't follow this character El Moto. Like I don't follow that character, so I don't really know really too much about it. I just read up on it when I was reading this article. And I'm just not happy. I'm not happy. Like I mean, I'm praying that he does a good job, and if he does a good job, I'll be the first one to admit it. He did great. But as of right now, it's just not really. No,
Because
I'm not.
before I even heard that Bad Bunny was taking this role, I just heard El Muerto Spider-Man spin-off Spanish superhero new Marvel movie coming out. I got hyped. I'm like, oh shit, that sounds cool as shit because it's giving me like Kick-Ass vibes. That's the vibe I get from El Muerto. It just gives me like, for some reason, I don't know why, I just get a kick-ass vibe to it. And I'm just like, damn, that sounds good as hell. And I see it's Bad Bunny and I'm like, why? Why? There's so many other Spanish actors out there that would have fucking destroyed this role. Just
Yeah.
why the fuck would it be Bad Bunny? Why? Granted, he could surprise everyone. He could shut both of us up and make us look fucking stupid, and I would admit it. But my opinions on right now, I'm not too happy.
Yeah. Nah, me neither. I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know who he knew. It's just I don't see this going to going to be a hit. And if it, I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping it does. But I'm saying, out of all people, you could have done a spin-off on. You choose, first of all, you choose uh
A
a
musician.
character that a character. No, I'm
Oh,
talking about the
oh,
comics. You
okay.
choose a character that a lot of people don't know of unless you really dive deep into it. Granted, a lot of people don't know about Guardians of the Galaxy until the movies came out, but I still had an idea, and I'm a comic book reader, and I did not know who this person was at all.
Oh, wait, you didn't?
I didn't know who this character was.
Shit, even I knew who the character was. Wow, that's so fucking
No,
surprising.
yeah, I didn't. I mean, I probably stopped and all that, but not intriguing, man. They could have done so many things to do spin-offs on, and they choose him. And then on top of that, you choose somebody who's never been in a movie to do that's supposed to be a big blockbuster film. He doesn't have a survey along, credits. He I don't know, man. I really hope it works out. And if it does, I'll be the first one to say, whoop, I was wrong.
I mean, congrats for him being the first Latino actor to ever headline a Marvel movie. I mean, congrats on that. That's fucking huge. But
Yeah.
I'm just hoping, I'm keeping in the back of my head, okay, Marvel casted him for a reason. They didn't just do it for clout. Marvel knows how to make good movies. I mean, look at,
I felt like they did it for clout.
you see, and I did too. I'm just hoping that's not the case. I'm just hoping they're just like, okay, we picked him because he auditioned, we worked with him, and we truly believe he's good for this role. I really fucking hope that's why they picked him.
Yeah, for real. But I don't know, man. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, they could have done so many different spin-offs. This could have even been a series. Make it a series. You made Moonlight a series, which he could have done have his own film. You had freaking Miss Marvel do a series. Everybody knew who Miss Marvel was. Everybody knows who's Moonlight. Well, a lot, 60% of the people know each other. But I guarantee, if you ask 10 people, I guarantee you, 8 out of 10 is gonna know Moon Knight. Is gonna know Miss Marvel. They're not gonna know who's El Muerto. So, come on, I understand you just. I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's see how it goes. We got till 2024.
Well, let's see how he does.
Yeah, hopes and prayers for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully he was smart enough and did classes and worked on his English.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right. So, I'm going to cue our beautiful intro / outro music. Yeah, that's gonna wrap up this episode.
Hold on. You gonna say my shit, bro?
Wow. Okay, my bad.
You gonna say that's my saying, dude?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. This entire episode, I'm thinking in the background. I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just. I promise you, the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do the outro today. I'm gonna just see if he catches on to it.
I thought out to quick. I'm like, hold up, dude. Like that's hello, So yeah, so what he said. So that's another episode for you guys. Go. You know what? Go do the outro, but you're not saying my saying.
Okay. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you for watching. Share us everywhere. Check out our Instagram, our World of Pop Culture, and yeah.
That is a wrap. Take care, everybody.
Take care, guys.
Peace.